Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing another 6-mark question for paper 5 or paper 6. This can come in any one of them. Paper 6 is the alternative to practical and paper 5 is practical. This question is from paper 5. It is from the October-November series of 2024 and it's variant 3 of paper 5. Okay, so I've already highlighted the kind of key ideas in this question, so you can just go through it. Okay. A mixture contains 3 solid compounds: aluminum oxide, calcium carbonate, calcium chloride. Table 3.1 gives some information about the 3 compounds in the mixture. Okay, so we see here that aluminum oxide is insoluble in water, and when you add sodium hydroxide to it, it reacts to form a soluble compound. Hold on, that is also important. Let me quickly highlight that. Great. Now, calcium carbonate is insoluble in water and there's no effect of adding aqueous sodium hydroxide to it. Calcium carbonate is soluble in water and it reacts with sodium hydroxide to form an insoluble compound. Okay, that is not quite important for this question and you will see just why. Okay, so the question tells us to plan an experiment to find the percentage by mass of calcium carbonate in the mixture. Your plan must decide how you will calculate the percentage by mass of calcium carbonate mixture, so it's basically asking us to include an equation. You're provided with a sample of the mixture, distilled water, aqueous sodium hydroxide, and common laboratory apparatus. Okay, since 2 of the 3 compounds in the mixture are insoluble, we're going to add distilled water, not just water, distilled water. The question does give you a hint to use distilled water, as you can see, so that is what you should do. Then after distilled water is used, we have to obviously stir the mixture to dissolve the calcium carbonate. Then if we filter the mixture, we'll have aluminum oxide and calcium carbonate, but that will both be a solid combined. So after we filter the mixture, the solid that remains is called the residue, and the liquid that escapes the filter funnel is called the filtrate. So we'll have the filtrate of calcium chloride and the residue of aluminum oxide and calcium carbonate. But how will we separate it? Okay, so we see that effect of adding aqueous sodium hydroxide, when it reacts with aluminum oxide, it forms a soluble compound. So that's what we'll do. We'll add sodium or aqueous sodium hydroxide to the remaining aluminum oxide and calcium carbonate. Now, obviously, the aluminum oxide will dissolve and the calcium carbonate remains. We're going to filter the mixture again, and the solid in this case will be calcium carbonate. So we're going to wash it and dry it between filtered paper, or you can dry it in the sun or in the oven. And after that, we're going to weigh the calcium carbonate. And I forgot to mention, but at the beginning of the experiment, you do have to weigh the whole mixture. Now, you do have to list what apparatus you use to weigh, and you can use a digital scale. I feel like that would be the most easiest one. Okay, and let me just jot all that I said to form an answer. Okay guys, here's the answer I came up with. First, weigh the mixture using an electronic scale, then add distilled water to the mixture and stir to dissolve calcium chloride. Now filter the mixture. Add aqueous sodium chloride to dissolve the residue. Filter the mixture. Wash the residue, calcium carbonate, to remove soluble impurities. Dry it between filter papers. Weigh the calcium carbonate using an electronic scale. To find the percentage by mass of calcium carbonate, use the formula: mass of calcium carbonate divided by initial mass of the mixture times 100. You have to do times 100 to get the percentage. Also, if my layout looks a little wonky, I did make a mistake, and when I fixed it, it gave me this. Here's a mark scheme in case you want to check your answer. Anyways, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!